What's up guys, it's Chuck, how am I here, and today I'll be doing an Aatrox Runes and Masteries guide for Season 4, and currently it's update 4.13. So there's a lot of the AD carry changes to Ari, changes to Maokai, and this guide will be for the champion Aatrox, which hasn't had many changes to him. And to start off, my quintessences, I do the greater quintessences of attack damage, which are 2.25 each, and that is a total of 6.75. And then going along with that, I do the greater marks of attack damage, 0.95 each, and that equates to a total of 15 physical damage. The reason I do this over lifesteal is because lifesteal is already built into Aatrox's kit. And moving forward, I also take the greater seals of armor. People ask me why you don't get like scaling or scaling health or just flat health. And in my opinion, you need the greater seals of armor and the flat and greater glyphs of MR, so you can get that early kill once you hit level 3 and you have your combo, or whenever you feel like you can take on your laning opponent early game, in order to further snowball the lane and then win the game for your team. And in my opinion, if you're against, like, for example, a ranged carry, or somehow like a Vayne or a Quinn top, or just somebody that's ranged, or somebody that's harassing a lot, that's AP harasser like Lulu, you'll need these flat glyphs and flat armor seals so you can get the farm early game as well as sustain a bit more from the poke that they offer. Because as Aatrox, it'll be very hard for you to farm early game, and you just need that flat. It's just much better to have these flat runes rather than having scaling throughout the game, which hardly increase your stats. And then moving forward, we'll go on to Masteries. And for Aatrox, I run 2190, pretty standard. You don't really want to go defense on Aatrox. You don't really build tanky on him. This is Aatrox top, by the way. And so first I have double-edged sword. You deal an extra 2 damage and receive an additional 1% damage. And this is just good because when you're dueling somebody, you'll deal more damage and you don't take as much. So in my opinion, I get it. And then I run attack speed, which is good for Aatrox's Blood Boil, 10 attack damage at level 18. I mean, these are just regular AD, 21 points, 4 AD, bonus attack damage by 5%. That's always good for Aatrox because you always want these early stats so you could get the kill early on and snowball the lane. 6% armor and magic penetration, that's always good. And then 3% increased damage, that scales really well into the late game. And I also do basic attacks, deal 2 to minions and monsters so you can easily last hit. And also feast, killing a unit restores 3 health and 1 mana. I use this, in my opinion, just to sustain and lane more. And Executioner, Delta champions below 50% health by 5%. I also use this because it also is easier for you to all in. And then block, block is a good spell because it reduces the incoming damage from champion base attacks, which helps you sustain from the harass. And then 2 health per 5 seconds. Bonus armor, you always need these, and then also the increased health, which is really good for the sustain. And that's basically it, 2190. And that's about it, guys. This is my Season 4 Aatrox Runes and Masteries guide. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.